Welcome back to another 3 Bourbon Years. This week we have a 13th Colony Cask Strength.
Oh, what?
What?
That's what I said.
I'm confused. I'm confused.
Batch 2025.
Batch 2025. This is not available in a lot, if not most states. So
Sounds like it's illegal or something.
I don't
What
know.
are they trying to hide?
it's got a interesting bottle shape, to say the least.
I think it's
Reminiscent
cool.
of
The pot still?
no birthday bourbon.
Birthday bourbon.
I mean, yeah, that's better.
Mitch scored this. I don't know where, how, who. You traded with
What, when, where, why?
You traded with a buddy down in Florida.
He did some unspeakable favors.
I can talk about those favorites. No, I'm sorry. So anyway, if you've been a fan of the channel, you've watched. I got a buddy named Joey who lives down in Florida who was able to pick this up for us and get it here for us. So much appreciation. Thank you, Joey. You're cool.
I don't even know if it's good though. I don't even know if it's good.
But yeah, these are really sought after. They're hard to find. They're only available in like 13 southern states. So obviously for us to get one in Wisconsin, literally impossible. So very cool. So anyway, 13th Colony. We've never had one on the channel. Very excited about this one. It's the bourbon. I don't know. Yeah, I think you said that.
Cask Strength.
It is 120 proof.
Okay, before Taylor pours, really quick, go check out Fruit Bat. We are now partners over there. Mitch, what are they doing for us?
So down below, click the link in the description and type in 3B25 when you make your purchase to get 10% off.
Wow. Not only that, but just remember one thing: we don't ever recommend paying over retail for bottles. Well, some we do. Depends.
Depends,
If it's a really
yeah,
great
yeah.
bottle, we might recommend it. But just make sure that you do your research out there. There are some really good deals to be found. Yeah, just make sure you do some good searching. You'll find some deals. You'll find some bottles that are at least close to retail. Also, they are guaranteed to be authentic. We've ordered from them several times. They
Yep.
sent us some bottles. Everything's very authentic, and it shows up at your door. So you can get your favorite whiskey shipped to your house at pretty close to retail.
Yeah.
If you do some digging. So make sure you
Yeah.
get out there and search around.
It's 120 point. I can't remember the exact proof, but it's like 120 proof. Mash bill 70% corn, 21% rye, and 9% malted barley. Retails for about 90 to 100 bucks. We got this one for 90. We got it for retail.
Smells good.
Very sought after. The brand has like a really good reputation. Super excited to try this one on the channel. I mean, I know I say that with every bottle. I literally think I say that for every bottle, but
That's all right.
our first go-to with this brand, that's exciting.
Before we get into this one too, drop a like if you like fat pours for Mitch. That is a nice, healthy pour. I'm sorry. I know this one's expensive.
120.65.
Let's get right into it, huh? No more monkeying around.
When he poured it, I could smell it immediately.
I'm curious if does this have an age?
So
This
high
is-
corn.
Yeah, high corn, 70% corn. Does it have an age statement on it?
Negative.
Let us know in the comments.
I don't think it does.
So, 13th Colony. And you're wondering why it's in Connecticut. Wasn't there a colony in Connecticut? I don't know.
It smells like a
I don't know. It's just
a
everything
boozy-
was like
a
here.
boozy
and then-
tobacco leaf.
Boozy tobacco leaf.
It's a little dark on the nose.
Yeah, a little charred, a little burnt.
It smells like charcoal, like in a sense. Like,
But for a cask strength, you can get your nose right in there.
yeah, I mean, it's for 120 proof. It's
Yeah,
not
yikes.
entirely that offensive, but
Definitely a little boozy, for sure.
I mean,
I think there's some like plumminess.
it's
to it.
there. Oh yeah, plum.
A little plumminess.
Maybe a little like baking cocoa. Like that really powdery, chocolatey
Now that-
bitter,
Now that you
like-
say that, yeah.
tobacco with a sprinkle of baking cocoa.
I'm getting like a caramel apple too, like one of those suckers. Like on the tail end, I'm getting like an apple-y.
It's
Could
pleasant
go with
though.
that plum.
It feels like it's gonna be dark. It smells like it's gonna be dark, I guess.
Dark and ominous.
I gotta try it first. I mean, also, I'm gonna be honest, not super complex.
No, I mean,
I
it's
can't
doing-
get my nose as deep in there as you guys are
Really?
saying. Yeah, it kind of offends me a little.
defends the nostril.
Maybe it's all those brain cells we've been losing.
It smells like pure gasoline.
I feel like I'm getting more apple now as this is sitting. Like I'm getting more fruity now.
I gotta get in. Cheers, boys.
Cheers.
Someone needs a drink.
Very sweet on the first touch. very sweet, and then it goes into a
That corn sweetness up front.
yeah.
And then it kind of goes into that tobacco leaf.
Yep.
Yeah,
A little bitter peanut shell on there.
I'm getting some good leather on the finish too. Like that tobacco leather. It's seeming like there's some decent fruit kind of in the middle.
What'd you pay for it?
90.
$90.
Well,
That's right.
yeah, with some change.
Yeah, but retail kind of price. Yeah.
Man, that sweetness is not what I was expecting.
Yeah, coming off the nose.
Yeah, I thought it was going to be a little more earthy, darker. That was immediately, like you said, like a candied corn, confectionery, sugar, desserty front end.
Yeah.
It gets a little dark on the tail end.
I think that's where it hits the bitter. Like,
Yeah.
it's like proof.
That
You get the
proofiness.
bitter, you get the tobacco, the leather. You're getting like it goes into those, almost even like a oaky tannin type flavoring. Like at the end where it hits almost like a bitter note, but like not in like a bad way. Like it's kind of finishes in like a very different place than it started.
Yeah, I'm getting more bitter on the tail end. Third sip.
Mouthfeel is pretty good.
It is.
Like it's
It like coats.
pretty viscous, you know. But yeah, I think that bitter on the end.
It's almost.
It's not like bad.
Here's what I'm like thinking, and this is not going to taste like this, but like take a piece of like corn on the cob, cut the corn off, and like add some butter and sugar. And it's
Okay.
like a kettle corn almost, like a
Throw some
desserty
burnt
corn.
brown sugar in there,
And then
just like
and then
saute
burn it.
Yeah.
And then I was gonna say and burn it. Like some of it might be sweet, but some of it's burnt.
With a torch.
You get
Yeah,
the occasional
like
charcoal-y bite.
It really is kind of just like a sweeter corn thing with like a
caramelized brown sugar corn,
yeah.
which kind of sounds
yeah.
really good. Honestly, yeah.
That is like exactly like that mid palate is.
With a tobacco finish.
With a tobacco finish,
A
yeah.
tobacco finish.
Like
yeah.
you smoked a cigar or you're smoking a stogie while you're eating that corn.
This one might go good with a stogie, actually.
Dude, that's a great idea.
It's pretty proofy though.
That's
It
crazy.
is proofy, but sometimes a cigar numbs your senses.
Sometimes I don't like sometimes it's like I'm getting so much from a cigar though that I want it to go a little bit tamer on the whiskey.
Oh,
I do
so
see what
that
you're
it's
saying where
sweeter.
it's like you want more flavor to
You
show
almost want
up.
it to be like sweet.
My,
So you're
my
like getting
favorite
sweet.
cigar pour is a Baumburgers because it's 90 proof, and you're not going to blow your palate out.
See?
And it's just a little sweeter. This profile on your palate is almost like a cigar. Mm-hmm. It's sweet up front with like this like burn on the back end, and it kind of evolves throughout your palate.
My tongue feels a little numb. I'm not gonna like. I'm
does.
actually
Yeah.
like this is a little boozy.
Yes.
It's definitely like
It's definitely boozy.
smacking me around just a smidge.
Man, after that tobacco finish goes away, I'm just sitting there tasting like I just had some like candy in my mouth, and there's like a sweet thing after too. Like
It
you
almost
just
is
sit
like a
there
hint
for-
of caramel.
Yeah,
Like we talk about like sweet.
very interesting for $90. That's the thing.
90 bones, think about it. Should we, you guys know what you want to say?
I don't, but we should get into it. I don't have a lot more.
All right, drop them, shop them, chop them, lop them. I don't know. I'm gonna be a try on this bottle.
Okay,
So
that's fair.
there's a few reasons. I'll get into them. The first is that this kind of reminds me of another bottle that we've been kind of denying and crapping on lately, and that bottle is
MGP.
Woodford.
Okay.
No, Woodford Reserve batch proofs.
Oh,
So those are always at barrel strength. Now the problem that we continuously have with those is that the prices are getting crazy for them.
Yep.
Like you're gonna pay
60, 170.
yes, 160, 170 for that bottle, and it's just kind of like a bitter oak bomb, right? Which is fine. I mean, it's okay. I wouldn't call it like bad whiskey necessarily, but it just didn't live up to the prior releases, and the price is crazy. Now this kind of reminds me of some of those bottles, but
Yeah.
if the price is going to be at $90,
Hello.
that's where I start to say maybe some of those batch proofs would be worth it at $90. I'd probably buy them or pick them up
So
because I
you're
still think that
questioning
the
them. That's
floor
a
is
good-
good enough
that's
to
a good
where
point.
it's there. I think it is kind of a boozy bottle.
Yeah.
It is a little bit boozy. It is a little bit bitter on the back end. I said not in a bad way during the review. The more I think about it though, It's not terrible, but there is some bitterness.
A little
to
raw.
it. A little raw.
Your tongue.
And as Mitch said, the booziness is like, my taste buds are kind of numb at this point from drinking even just one drink. So that's my only gripe with it. So I'm definitely a try on it. I think you got to be a proof hound to like this one. Make sure that you that's your thing before you buy.
If it has an age.
So I made a comment to you while you were doing your review about MGP. One thing we didn't cover, I don't think, is this is an MGP bottle. It's distilled in Indiana. So I immediately...
Whoa. Are you serious?
I immediately got that,
Are you sure?
that sweet candy corn.
Distilled in Indiana.
That sweet candy corn, I knew it was an MGP. That's why I made that comment to you.
Maybe.
So
is it? Or is 13th Colony in Indiana?
I'm a little torn.
It says aged and bottled by 13th Colony Distilleries, distilled in Indiana.
Yeah.
It's f***ing MGP. No!
So
it's okay.
I actually, on this,
Give it a fair shake.
I'm gonna give it a try.
All right.
I immediately knew that there was something going on with that corn. I just looked halfway through the video or the review, and I was like,
immediately knew
these mofos. So historically, if you haven't watched the channel, really quick, MGP is everywhere. It's Indiana. It's corn. It's heavy corn. It's sweet corn. It has that distinct profile that we've tried it. We've tried it again, time and time again.
Explain to them why we might not be the biggest fans of MGP at this point, because there are a lot of people who are commenting and asking us, like, why don't you like MGP? Like, they do make some really good stuff, and they have some good age stuff, so
it's
why do you guys hate on them?
It's not that it's necessarily bad whiskey.
There.
It's the fact that Joe Schmo brand, 13th Colony, and Josh Schmo brand are all using the same whiskey, and it might be the same age.
And the prices are all wildly different. So someone might sell it for $50, someone might sell that same $50 barrel for $350.
You find out they're all three of them were 6-year cask strength MGP, and you're like, ah. So we've actually historically been a little more, we don't absolutely love them, but we've been leaning towards the Penelope lineup with MGP.
Right, if you're gonna get an MGP,
they're doing different finishes with it. They're aging stuff longer. They're doing all sorts of fun stuff with it. They're not just taking the juice and putting it in the same bottle with a different label or whatever.
Right.
Or different bottle with different label. So I'm gonna be a try, because I actually did kind of enjoy this.
Sure.
But it does have that classic MGP thing. So you gotta be prepared for that. And again, what is the age statement on it? Did you find that out?
I did.
Okay, so I wanna let Mitch talk about that. But is this in another bottle at a cask strength for $30 cheaper, because it's just a guy taking a distilled product and throwing it in a bottle.
Right.
So try. Normally I've been hating on MGP lately, but I actually kind of like this. It just definitely tastes like MGP.
You did seem to like it during the review.
Yeah.
Can't lie.
Yep.
Mitch seems like very conflicted right now.
I am because I think as far as MGP juice, now that we've made that discovery is concerned, I think this is up there with Penelope. I think it is pretty good. They're doing at least like cask strength MGP with this one. I just found out it's aged 5 to 6 years. So we're talking 5 to 6 year aged MGP juice. I'm gonna be a try as well. I'm gonna be honest with you. I was gonna be a try before he even found out that this is distilled in Indiana. I think it's quite boozy. I think it is bitter. $90 is just like a little too steep, maybe like $70 if you dial it back just a little bit. I get it's the cask strength. I know this is highly sought after. It's like really expensive on secondary. I guess I'm a little confused by that. But the brand has a good reputation. Their double oaked is apparently out of this world. We haven't tried one yet. Yes. I'm very interested to try more. Apparently their rye is really good too. So I'd like to try to get more of these if we can.
Never had it.
Their rye is like $600 secondary right now. Their rye is harder to get. So cool brand. Little disappointed. I thought it was trifecta. That's actually
that happens.
Yeah. All right. Well, anyway.
All right. Have you guys been able to find any of these 13th Colony bottles, specifically the cask strength? Let us know what batch you found and how good it was. Are we crazy again for kind of ripping on the MGP thing? I think we were actually giving it a fair shake this time. We also tried. We kind of had our minds made up before we even knew it was an Indiana distillery. So yeah, just let us know if you've been able to find it. Last thing, please go over to Patreon. Check us out there. We do a lot of shop talk with a bunch of good bourbon bros over there, and at the same time, it really helps the channel out. It helps us get bottles and score them, get things like this, because these aren't cheap, especially for us in states where they don't distribute to.
Right.
So
not
it's really
easy.
just a huge help to the channel. So go check us out, 3 Bourbonniers.
Awesome.
Thanks again, Joey.
Yeah, thank you, Joey. All for one for all.
Cheers.
All right, just film and like I'm gonna do it when I'm ready.
All right, go for it. Into your mouth first and then swirl it around the top.